Today, SG considers some changes in the student union, a student detained, and another marijuana bust. That's all coming up right here on Spinnaker News. Hello Ospreys, I'm Taylor Johnson. You're watching Spinnaker News on Spinnaker Television. Student government is considering the installation of a video board and possible renovations to their boathouse. This was taken into consideration after the results of a Your Voice, Your Choice survey. SG asked students if they'd like to see a new video board in the Student Union Plaza. The video board would be to promote on-campus athletic events. Over 68% of students voted yes. The committee also discussed possible changes to the boathouse. This would include remodeling a section into a lounge as well as building a stage area for shows and events. Just over 60% of students supported the change. On October 18th, a student was detained for urinating on a food truck. This occurred during Aussie's Oktoberfest at the Coxwell Amphitheater. According to UNFPD, the student was arrested for disorderly intoxication. He made threats that he was going to harm himself and was transported to the hospital. He was turned over to a guard at JSO and absentee booked. There has been yet another drug bust on campus. This took place October 17th in the Osprey Villages. According to UNF police reports, the officer was responding to a fire alarm going off in Building E around 10 p.m. He asked what set the fire alarm off. All three suspects said it was a water vapor cigarette. The officer asked why the room smelled like marijuana and noted the suspects' eyes were watery and bloodshot. One of the suspects said they'd been smoking marijuana. He also said they had alcohol in the room. The officer found almost 2.7 grams of marijuana, a large half-empty bottle of Captain Morgan, a half-empty bottle of Sailor Jerry, a half-empty bottle of Dubouché liqueur. The officer referred the students to student conduct. All right, Ospreys, it's time to see if the weather is going to be awesome today. Let's toss it over to Alex Kratz.
Good morning, Ospreys. I hope you're ready for the weekend. I'm Alex Kratz here with your Spinnaker weather update. Jacksonville really seems to be liking this cooler weather, UNF. As you can currently see, the sun is making its way up to give us a high around 75 degrees, with winds from 5 to 9 miles per hour. This is a perfect day to sit outside and catch up on some reading or even take a walk on the beach. Tonight will be clear, but lows will get down to about 49 degrees. Something to consider if you have any big plans for the evening. As for this weekend, you can also expect sunny and clear weather with highs from the upper 70s to low 80s and lows in the mid to upper 50s. If you're thinking about surfing today, Surfline reports that waves will be about 1 to 2 feet. That's about knee to thigh high. Well, that's it for today's weather update, but before we head back on over to the desk, let's take a look at your 3-day forecast.
Thanks, Alex. Some big games are going on tonight for UNF Athletics. For more on that, here's Vanessa Pearson.
Hey there, Ospreys. I'm Vanessa Pearson here with your Spinnaker Sports Report. This weekend will be rather calm with sporting events, but tonight UNF hosts a River City Rumble doubleheader. First, the women's volleyball team starts off the night against JU at 6 p.m. in the arena. Then, the women's soccer team will host the Dolphins for the annual River City Rumble and Senior Night, where defender Jennifer Marzi, midfielder Jill Holdworth, and goalkeeper Megan Dorsey will be honored. Well, that's it for sports today. Let's take it back to Taylor at the desk.
Thanks, Vanessa. Well, that's all the time we have for you today on Spinnaker News. But for more on the stories reported today and other stories, you can check out unfspinnaker.com. You can also like the Spinnaker on Facebook at facebook.com/UNFSpinnaker, and you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at UNFSpinnaker. For Alex Kratz and Vanessa Pearson, I'm Taylor Johnson. Have a great day, UNF.